Did you know choosing the wrong coffee maker can make you spend hundreds of dollars and still drink low-quality coffee every morning? In 2026, there are hundreds of coffee machines available, but only a few truly deliver great taste, convenience, and value. Today, we'll look at the best coffee makers of 2026 for different types of coffee lovers. Before choosing a coffee maker, we considered the most important factors: coffee quality, lightning brewing speed, soap ease of cleaning, value for money, star customer reputation and reviews. Now let's look at the models that stand out. Number 5. Ninja CFP 301 Dual Brew Pro. Number 5 is the Ninja Dual Brew Pro. It's a great option for people who want flexibility because it can brew traditional coffee, pods, and different serving sizes. Number 4. Breville Barista Express. At number 4, we have the Breville Barista Express. For people who enjoy coffee shop quality at home, this machine stands out because of its built-in grinder.
This is the Breville Barista Express, and we're going to talk about how to make the best possible coffee with it. The most important part is to use high-quality specialty coffee that's freshly roasted. But on top of that, we're going to bypass the auto grinding and brewing features of the machine because they're a little inconsistent, and instead use a scale that has a built-in timer. We'll use the scale first to weigh out the exact amount of coffee that we need for our recipe, which is 18 grams. Then we can take just that coffee and pour the beans into the grinder of the machine. Instead of using the auto grind amount feature, which just turns the grinder on for a certain amount of time, we'll hold the portafilter pressed in, which keeps the grinder on manually until all of the coffee has been ground. So now we know the exact amount of coffee in our portafilter instead of just eyeballing it. The only other accessory I think you should get besides the scale is a WDT tool. They're super helpful for making sure that all of your coffee grounds are evenly distributed, which means your espresso will extract evenly and taste better. When it comes to tamping, the main thing to focus on is to have a level tamp. It's the same idea as the WDT tool. We want to compact the coffee grounds evenly so that they will extract evenly. And an important step before we get brewing is to make sure that our machine is adequately warmed up by running some hot water through it first. Once we get our portafilter locked in, then we want to grab that scale and place it underneath and put our cup on top of it. We'll start the timer on the scale while at the same time pressing the button to start our shot. I'm using the double shot button, but we're going to stop it before it would stop itself automatically. My machine runs a 10-second pre-infusion, but when the espresso starts coming out, it should look like this. It should flow smoothly like honey, and we're looking to get our total weight of 36 grams out in generally a 30 to 40 second range. But we're watching the weight and stopping it when it gets to 36 grams. If your shot is going way too slow and barely dripping out like this, that means you need to grind coarser. And if it's gushing out way too fast like this, that means you need to grind finer. And if your grind size is set as fine as it can go and your shot is still pulling too fast, that means you need to do the inner burr grind size adjustment. It's pretty simple. You just remove the hopper, vacuum out any loose coffee grounds, remove the outer burr by rotating it counterclockwise, and you'll find this array of grind sizes on the collar of the outer burr. Just remove the metal handle part and rotate the collar to a smaller number. That's it. And once we have our espresso dialed in and brewed, we're going to want to steam some milk. I'm using 6 ounces here for a cappuccino sized drink. We want to turn the knob for the steam wand and then wait until the machine is pumping out steam at full capacity. Then we do this maneuver. We turn the steam wand off, insert the milk pitcher, and turn the steam wand back on quickly so that we're starting at full steam pressure. I have a milk steaming technique video that you should watch. The only Breville specific differences are that it takes a little bit longer to get the whirlpool going, and you need to be a little bit more careful when you're injecting air. When it's time to pour our latte art, we want to start by pouring from up high, and then to make the art, get the tip of the pitcher really close to the surface so that the foam sits on top. Latte art is really difficult to learn, so don't get discouraged. The main thing is whether or not the coffee tastes good.
Number 3 is the Keurig K Elite. This is one of the best choices for people who want speed and convenience. Using pods, you can prepare coffee in seconds, making it perfect for busy mornings. Number 2. Premium Automatic Machine. At number 2 is a premium automatic coffee machine. These models are perfect for people who want cafe-style coffee with minimal effort. They can grind beans, brew coffee, and prepare different drinks automatically. If you want to check the latest prices and find out which coffee maker fits your lifestyle, I left the links to all the products featured in this video in the description. It's worth checking because prices and deals can change quickly. Number 1. Best overall pick. Our number 1 coffee maker for 2026 is a machine that offers the perfect balance between quality, convenience, and price. It's a great choice for most people because it delivers excellent coffee every day without requiring advanced skills.
Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart Perfect Temp 14-cup automatic programmable coffee maker. It's beautifully designed. It has a housing of stainless steel and accented buttons. It has some great coffee technology that we use to make hotter coffee and lots of great features. First, you'll notice it says Carafe Temp, and when you press this button, you have options of low, medium, and high carafe temperature, and that's adjustable. And why would you want to use that? It's because if you're someone who puts a lot of milk in your coffee, you'd want to set this on high. But if you don't put any additives in your coffee, you take it black and you want it a little bit cooler so you can drink it right away, you can use medium or low. The other thing you'll notice is there's a tone button. And the tone button allows you to completely turn off the audible sound that beeps when your coffee is ready. And some people tell us sometimes when the coffee maker beeps and goes off that it makes their dogs bark. So that's a nice feature if you want to keep your dogs quiet while you're enjoying your coffee at home. Here you'll notice there's a clean button, a bold button. So if you want your coffee to be have a bolder strength or flavor, you use that feature. His brew off and auto off, programmable and auto on, and also a 1 to 4 cup setting. And the 1 to 4 cup setting is important to use when you're making 1 to 4 cups because it adjusts the brewing so that you still get a perfect cup of coffee in the end. So here's the carafe. You'll notice the handle has an accented stainless steel, has a knuckle guard on the inside like many of our coffee carafes. The lid is easy to remove. Gives you your measure markings here. Easy to put back on. Just pop it right into place. It also has a little brew pause feature, which I'm going to show you how to use in a few minutes. But first, let's look at the inside of the coffee maker. Here in the back, this is your filter holder. You just pop that open, and this is the filter that comes with your charcoal water filter that comes with your coffee maker. I already prepared it to be used. It was soaked and rinsed, which you need to do. Just follow the instructions in your manual to take care of that before you use it. And you just slip that right in the back. Here is your permanent gold tone filter. You'll notice I already put coffee in here because we're going to brew some coffee. And I like this because it's reusable. It also makes sure that you remove the sediment. But if you prefer very, very little sediment, you should use the paper filter. And these are number 4 filters. We give you several of those to get you started when you get the coffee maker home. There's also on the side here, I'm going to just turn this around so that you can see it a little bit easier. There's a water window, and that's where you're going to add your water, which I'm going to do right now, by using the water window as a guide. I put enough coffee in here to make 6 cups, so I'm just going to pour this in. And I can actually see the water window from the inside, so I'll stop pouring when I get up to 6. And then all you need to do, turn the coffee maker on, and it's going to begin brewing. The other thing that's nice about this too is it has a programmable function which allows you to program the coffee maker to go off in any 24-hour period. It also has an auto off feature which can be set so if you are in a hurry in the morning and you don't want to worry about turning your coffee maker off before you actually leave for work, you can set it to go off after 0 minutes to 4 hours. So then you don't have to be concerned yourself with it. The other thing I mentioned is it's actually has a brew pause feature. And the nice thing about that is that when the coffee starts brewing, after you have a cup or so in there and you don't have the patience to wait for the pot to be fully brewed, you can remove this and pour your coffee. It's just starting to get brewing now. So there you have it, the Cuisinart 14-cup perfect temp coffee maker.
And don't forget to click the links in the description to check the products featured in this video and see the latest prices. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.